Operating in a hot aluminum foundry can be difficult work, both for the people who man the equipment and the forklifts that do the heavy lifting in this rough environment. This is Madison-Kipp Corporation. For more than a century, Madison-Kipp has been manufacturing aluminum die castings, precision machine components, and system subassemblies from its 3 facilities in and around Madison, Wisconsin.
We are an aluminum casting producer for a series of everything from the automotive industry through motorcycles, lawnmower equipment, high pressure casting. Engines, transmissions, oil pan covers, things of that nature. Customers for us are people like Kohler, Harley Davidson, American Axle.
This facility is in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. It is primarily a machining operation and has 5 casting machines and 17 machine lines. It's a rugged workplace. The foundry is dusty and hot with uneven concrete floors. It's a demanding environment for any forklift, especially considering that this is a 24-hour-a-day operation. That's why managers at Madison-Kipp chose the forklifts with the industry's best warranty, UniCarriers, for the heavy lifting in this and its 2 other foundries.
The largest reason that we went to UniCarrier specifically is because of the variety that we have, the selection that we have. Very durable. We deal with everything from 3,000 through 7,000 pound carriers. They're just very solid pieces of equipment for us. We have looked at both gas and electric options. We've looked at a number of brand names for different reasons, whether it's cost efficiency and efficiency of operation of the equipment. UniCarrier has become our choice.
Several models of UniCarrier's forklifts operate within the facility. These 5,000-pound capacity Nomads handle the heaviest of work in the foundry. Here, it is lifting a heavy bin filled with scrap aluminum for dumping into this melting furnace that has a temperature of 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit. The scrap aluminum was collected from various processes in the facility.
We load that back in and remelt and reuse that. We're trying to keep the doors closed as much as possible in the furnaces, so it has to be a heavy enough piece of equipment to load that all in one shot.
The same trucks also load pieces of raw aluminum from suppliers into the same furnaces for melting. The melted aluminum then is fed into these large ladles. UniCarrier's forklift trucks with rotator attachments then pick up the ladles for transport to these large holding machines that feed the casting process. The trucks must be powerful enough to lift these heavy ladles of molten aluminum to the top of the machines. The rotator attachment then turns to allow the hot liquid aluminum to pour into a port on the holding furnace. Elsewhere in the building, these forklifts are feeding work cells in the machining area, where various parts are fashioned and subassemblies are created. Forklifts also make work easy at the docks. These UniCarriers vehicles bring materials and return containers from customers into the building for storage and staging until needed. They also load finished goods and other materials onto outbound trucks. Drivers appreciate the ease of operating these UniCarriers forklifts.
They specifically like the mobility that they have, I think, a little bit more in the units. Overall, comfort was a selection with a couple of the different brand names that we had. UniCarriers won that battle. Visibility while they're driving is another big thing for them. Seem to have the least amount of constraint with the UniCarrier brand.
Madison-Kipp works with its local dealer to provide leasing and maintenance on its fleet of trucks.
For us, it's capital equipment handling, and Paul is specifically the representative that I work with. He's a big piece of the puzzle with UniCarrier for us as well. He has been a great advocate of the brand. He does a great job servicing the equipment. He understands our needs as a customer. So when I call Paul, he makes himself available to whatever our needs are, whether it's another style of UniCarrier vehicle, a different size that we need, 1 mast versus 3 mast. He's just there to answer all of our questions. Very good representative.
The UniCarriers vehicles have performed so well that Madison-Kipp now uses them exclusively in its 3 facilities. 31 vehicles now in all.
Very good experience so far. Like I say, one of the selections came from the longevity of the equipment. Zero issues with the drivetrains in these units. We don't always have a perfect environment for the trucks to be in, but they handle it extremely well. The normal day-to-day wear and tear use, these machines just eat it up. The service that Capital Equipment supplies as well covers the other end of it, the known things that will wear over time. They do a great job of servicing, and it keeps us in operation.
UniCarriers forklifts, a solid choice for the hot and heavy lifting at Madison-Kipp.